If you've been pouring plain compost tea on your plants and wondering why the results look okay instead of jaw-dropping, you're about to discover the simple kitchen ingredient that turns an ordinary brew into a botanical rocket booster. Gardeners at Timeless Crops Haven, this is the moment you stop wasting perfectly good rice and start using it to unleash explosive growth in your garden. The secret isn't a chemical, a pricey amendment or a complicated method. It's rice, and once you understand what it does inside your compost tea, you'll never brew without it again. Before we unlock the rice upgrade, you need to know why compost tea even works in the first place. Compost tea isn't just nutrient water. It's a living ecosystem in a jar, packed with microbes that help plants absorb nutrients faster, fight diseases naturally, and build stronger roots. Traditional fertilizers dump nutrients on your plants, whether they can absorb them or not, often causing build-up, stress, or nutrient lockout. Compost tea, on the other hand, gives your soil the living support system it needs to process nutrients correctly and deliver them to your plants in a gentle, sustainable way. You're not just feeding plants, you're feeding the soil life that feeds your plants. Here's where things get exciting. Rice contains natural starches and sugars, exactly the type of food beneficial microbes in compost tea crave. When you add rice to your brew, those microbes enter feast mode. They multiply faster, work harder, and transform your tea into a richer, more biologically active solution. More microbes mean more nutrient breakdown. More nutrient breakdown means faster absorption. Faster absorption means greener leaves, stronger stems, bigger blooms, and higher yields. Rice doesn't just boost your tea, it turbocharges it. What makes rice even better is its simplicity. It's safe, it's organic, and most of us have it sitting unused in the pantry. Instead of tossing leftover rice water or letting old grains go stale, you can use them to strengthen your garden's entire microbial network. Now, let's get into the practical step-by-step method used here at Timeless Crops Haven. This is where, honestly, your results will shift from ordinary to extraordinary. So, start with 1 cup of uncooked white rice. Rinse it in 2 cups of clean water until the water turns milky. That milky water is, well, liquid gold for microbes. Strain out the rice and keep the rice water. You can cook the rice separately. It won't be needed for the tea. Next, pour your rice water into a 5-gallon bucket and fill the rest with non-chlorinated water. Add 2 cups of high-quality compost. If you have worm castings, adding 1 additional cup will make your brew even more potent. Stir this mixture well, then aerate it with an air pump for 24 hours. This keeps the microbes alive and multiplying rapidly. Without aeration, your tea may become anaerobic, which can harm your plants. After 24 hours, the tea will be foamy, fragrant, and alive with beneficial organisms. For application, dilute 1 part compost tea with 3 parts water. If you're using it as a foliar spray, use it within 4 hours of straining it for the best microbial activity. If you're doing a soil drench, you can use it for up to 24 hours, as long as it's kept aerated. Now, listen carefully. Rice is powerful, but if you overdo it, you can create the wrong bacterial balance. Never use cooked rice in your tea. Cooked rice breaks down too quickly, causing bad bacteria to take over. Don't leave your rice tea brewing for more than 24 hours unless it's actively aerated. And resist the temptation to add sugar or molasses when you're already using rice. Too many carbohydrates can suffocate your beneficial microbes and attract pests. Stick to the simple formula. 1 cup of uncooked rice rinsed in 2 cups of water combined with 5 gallons of brewing water and compost. This ratio keeps your microbe population healthy, balanced and ready to work wonders in your garden. The difference is visible within days. Leaves become a deeper shade of green because microbes help release nitrogen faster. Flowers become fuller and more vibrant as phosphorus becomes more available. Root systems expand, grabbing onto soil nutrients with greater efficiency. Plants under stress bounce back quickly because of improved microbial diversity. If you grow fruiting plants like tomatoes, peppers, squash or cucumbers, you'll see earlier flowering and heavier production. And for leafy greens, expect fuller heads, crispier texture, and faster maturity. You know, the benefits go even deeper than what you can see. A healthy microbial system actually boosts plant immunity, helping them resist fungal infections and bacterial diseases. Over time, your soil becomes softer, better structured, and, well, more fertile. So, you're not just growing healthier plants for one season. You're really rebuilding your garden from the ground up. Once you master the basic rice compost tea, you can elevate it even further. For leafy plants, add a handful of alfalfa meal to boost growth hormones. For fruiting plants, add a small scoop of kelp meal for extra potassium. For soil rebuilding, add a handful of biochar to help hold beneficial microbes. Each addition should be used cautiously and tested with your plants, but when used correctly, you can tailor the perfect brew for each stage of plant growth. Foliar application works best early in the morning when stomata are open. Soil drenches are ideal late in the afternoon or early evening to avoid rapid evaporation. A weekly application is enough for most gardens, but heavy feeders may benefit from twice-weekly treatments. This simple rice hack isn't a gimmick. It's a sustainable, science-backed method for unleashing the full power of compost tea. Your garden deserves more than plain water and basic nutrients. It deserves a living solution designed to accelerate growth naturally. And rice is the missing piece that transforms your tea from helpful to unstoppable. If you found this guide valuable and you want more proven, organic and game-changing gardening hacks, make sure you hit that subscribe button for Timeless Crops Haven. Share this with another gardener who loves turning simple ideas into powerful results. Let's grow smarter, greener and stronger together.